can't see how those scientists survived. I wonder if they're just the car trying to make me go to the zone. You know? Battery power is lowering. Wow. What the hell? That's a giant arm.
Security protocol activated. Scan artist security credentials immediately.
Well. After all these years in honor still has something to hide. We're definitely onto something now.
Driver, anything you find down there, scan and transmit it back to us. We'll work on disengaging the security protocol.
Please.
Okay, it is something. This thing in the deep zone, they called it the Well.
Fantastic. Tobias, run those reports through the decryptor and see what you can find.
Right. Just charge ourselves up a bit here. Lightning rod active. Okay.
Oh, you'll like this, Tobias. Your remnant origin story, if you will.
Let me guess. You're about to ruin a good urban legend with a bunch of science.
Fine, I'll read this one myself. Nice work, driver. We'll review these and summarize our findings after.
Good. Something tells me it's not going to accept their security credentials and kick me out of this facility awfully fast, so I need to find where I go to get out.
These lab notes are complete gibberish.
What about these diagrams? It looks like he was trying to convey something.
You can admire the doctor's newfound art skills all you want. You won't find anything useful in them.
This was all attached. They wanted to create a big arc generator of some sort.
Abby, are you sure you want to hear this? It's got details about Alan's final moments.
It's been over 30 years. I'm past ready. Go on, driver. Keep snooping and see what else you can find.
Oh, I saw another one over here, but I can't get it. Get back to the car. That way. That way? Yeah.
Alan's lab notes. Maybe my late husband sent us something useful from the grave after all.
And you're all clear.
Give us a moment, we'll let you know what we found in all this data. You can make your way back to the auto shop after you're done scouring the place.
And driver? Thank you.
You're welcome. I feel like now get out of here. Here we go, Matt. Go around it. Last one, we just do a circle. Alright, we need to fix this flat tire and then get out of here. All our goodies. It's a puncture repair. Okay, yeah. Go towards the light. Wow, this just means straight outside, huh? We didn't know about this one. See the next area up ahead. We just need to get there, get through a gateway. I really don't want to lose any of the stuff I've picked up. I've got a lot of good stuff. It's a shame we can't do a gateway in here, but I understand why they haven't. Scorch remote. Don't know what's here. just need somewhere to get a gateway to get out of here. I am not looking for any more stuff. I'm just looking to get out of here now. We can do a stuff run later. We've got enough stuff in this one for a good run. There.
Driver, you hit the jackpot.
I know.
We've got a lead on what you're heading toward in the deep zone. Tobias, give us the rundown about the well.
ARDA classified it as a hotspot of ultra-high energy gamma radiation. Its eruptions were spontaneous, and ultimately ARDA made no conclusion about what caused it, when it would blow, or how destructive it would be. ARDA, of course, wanted to control this bottomless well of energy.
Yeah.
Well, they brought in Dr. K and Allen to research activation and containment. They discovered a way to reliably trigger the well, and that was the remnants.
And that's what the remnants have been leading people towards. The well.
Yeah.
This second report's a good one. Ready to hear where the remnants came from? The original remnants were created in Dr. K's lab. They aimed to create a trigger for activating the well by infusing objects with a carefully calibrated limb wave. The ones that shared a resonant frequency would...
Yeah, just get to the good stuff.
You know, you'd be a much better ghost hunter if it weren't for that unfortunate attention span. Reading this makes it obvious how the remnants ended up in the wild.
Wait, what? How?
The gamma ray surge that caused the mass hallucination event. That energy irradiated everything within a 10-mile radius. Objects with the right characteristics absorbed that energy and became the remnants people found out in the zone.
Wow. Francis would get a kick out of that one. I'll tell him later.
I've reviewed Dr. K's lab notes, and now we know what he was doing in that lab after the accident. Spinning in circles for years.
His injuries were real.
Dr. K's radiation exposure should have been fatal.
And the minute he could stand on his feet again, Arda shuttled him right back to his lab and bid the monkey to dance.
They allowed him to carry on in the hopes that he would reproduce anything useful. He worked for 2 whole years before they quietly retired him from his post.
Sorry we scrambled your brain. Here's your pension. Bye.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see if this works.
You've got that accident record ready, Tobias? It's time.
Okay, then. September 14, 1961. ARDA's finalized report on what happened that night. Dr. K and Allen were testing the activation potential of lab-created remnants. That night was a run-of-the-mill remnant test. Nothing out of the ordinary. The remnant in question was a tungsten cube. At 3:23 a.m., the cube was brought towards the well. The well reacted at nominal levels. However, at the 500-meter distance, the cube was sucked into the well and triggered the gamma ray surge. The energy output continued ramping up, and at 15 seconds, showed no signs of stopping. Then, Allen...
Go on. I can handle it.
Dr. K
Testified that Allen engaged the suppression protocol.
then the kill switch, both of which failed. Dr. K ordered Allen to get to safety, but Allen insisted on staying at the controls. Only when he flipped the radiation polarity did the energy output plateau, then collapse back into itself. Allen's gamma radiation exposure was fatal due to his proximity to the well. If it weren't for him, the entire zone might have gone under.
Wow.
That's who Allen was. Loyal until the very end.
I'm sorry, Uppy.
I'd expect nothing less from him.
It's good for her, at least. Keep God.
Once that car gets to the well, we can expect another gamma ray eruption. We'll need a way to cut it off. And I may have found the answer in Alan's lab notes. His work on that suppression technique was top-notch.
What's interesting is Dr. K and Alan didn't know any more than we do now. They had no conclusions about what the well is.
Or what the remnants did. Or how they interacted with this well. Maybe they're labels that shoot out a metered amount of gamma radiation. Maybe they trigger an eruption that we can't stop and will destroy the zone if we get it too close.
That's a hell of a range. What are we going to do?
Keep going.
But if it's an eruption...
I already sacrificed the Olympic Peninsula once for Little Tech. How many chances for total and utter fallout does a girl get in her life, huh?
In another life, we would have made a fantastic team.
In no universe would I not have murdered you in your sleep.
Get off me. In very fast. Trees. Red Meadow Records. Return to the auto shop after recovering data are hid in Red Meadow Research Facility. Damn, we did good. We're in
Now we
tip-top
go into the
position.
deep zone. Easy peasy.
Except for the issue of the old wall.
Right, yeah. That. You got some genius idea up your sleeve, huh?
Is that how you think it works? That scientists conjure up genius at will?
Well, yeah. Do you?
Well, in this case, I do. But don't expect it to work like that every time. Driver, the quarantine checkpoints will be the best way through the old wall, but they're death traps in their own. But I designed something to help. Check out the blueprints I sent over.
Stone crossing. Wow. Telling. Right, well, I won't bore you with all the details, but I will be able to make that engine now. I should be able to. Steel sheets, copper wiring! Ah! Copper wiring, you're the bane of my existence. Can we have a look if there's any copper wiring? A little bit. Give me copper wiring. Thank you. Give me more copper wiring. Thank you. Stop putting it away. Please tell me we have enough now. One more and steel sheets. this is. Max, like I said. More copper wiring, please. You're not gonna give me any more, are you? Oh. Alright, well, next time we'll get it, but damn. See you next time.